Oh, hi guys. Wow. Oh, you guys have been waiting. I was like silently watching over you as you guys did stuff in the live chat. It was really funny, honestly. Like very funny. I was laughing quite a lot at you guys. How am I late? Excuse me. How am I late? Like, hi. How do I get late? All right. Lightening up the pencil. Hello, Hysteria. All right, so we're lightening up the pencil for a tutorial. Let's go, guys. A tutorial on how to shade, I guess. Because you guys were saying how scared you are of colouring. I'm going to be open with you. I'm absolutely scared as hell too. I'm very scared of colouring. So we're going to do this. Yeah, I remember you, Caroline. We're going to do this colouring. I am scared out of my mind of doing it, but we'll try. So, yeah. Like, when I did the pencil sketch, as you can see, I sort of like cross-hatched areas that are going to be darker, which makes it easier to know the colour theory a bit. This is really, really scary, honestly, so yeah, let's go straight into it. So we're going to want to like take the lightest colour first and sort of put it in where you think it will go. You can always change the lighter colour where it goes, which is really helpful actually, so yeah. So the cheeks are always going to be a bit lighter because they, you know, this is more indented, so there'll be a shadow over that. And then there'll be lighter up here too. It's going to be really confusing. Yeah, I was watching you guys on the live chat, like silently observing. I felt mildly like a god for some reason. There you go, so that's... Yeah, just me silently observing you guys do really like random stuff on the live chat is just so funny. And we're going to take a darker colour and just go in the other parts. So like around the eyebrow it's going to be quite a lot darker. And then this is going to look really confusing at first. If I was drawing a battle, what greys would I use for the sky? I would use like slightly brownish greys, because like it's never going to be a really nice pure blue grey. It's going to be like a pretty brownish kind of grey. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. So bringing in all of the different, because we're going to add shadows afterwards, which is even more like frightening. Ow. Yeah, but with colouring you just want to keep using, at first just make it really patchy with the different colours, like how I'm doing. And make sure you know the colours you're using as well, making sure you know like exactly which colours work where. See, so that's what we have so far. You're working on drawing Vivian in battle, that's awesome. Can't wait to see it. Oh, hi Beth, how are you doing? Anyway, so we've got that. Now I'm gonna take like, I'm taking like a really faint, like this colour, 150, to start adding in the shadows. And it looks really like bad right now, but it will come together eventually. So yeah, it's all coming together very, very slowly. You're just gonna have to trust With the eyebrows, I like to put in a bit of shadow before I actually do like the main details of it. So there, and then we're going to go back to the colors again. It's like a constant cycle where you're going to take the lighter color and shade. How am I doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. So you're going to take the lighter color and you're just going to start shading around the shadow a bit better. Can you see how, yeah, can you see that? You can see how the shadow starts to blend in a bit more. I'm using my lightest color because usually it makes it shade really nicely. Though it depends really on what brand of pencil you're using. I mean, sorry, pencil, same thing. Same thing. Not really. So yeah, we're gonna just keep going like that. So it's looking okay so far, I think. So hi Tabitha. So that's looking, I probably will list, I'm going to do like a massive tutorial series. Like most of my lives will be tutorials, I think. So I can get like all of the, so I can show you guys how to do things. So I'm probably going to do a tutorial on how to draw bodies soon. Because like I'm working on a tutorial on how to colour in hands. I just like, because last live a ton of people were saying how scared they were of colouring. So I was thinking, okay, I'm going to help with that a little bit. Help you guys overcome your fear of colouring and fear of drawing bodies, I guess. We could take that, we can do that. That's definitely something we can do. So you're going to take now your, like, this is my darkest shade of skin colour that I'm using for now. So we're going to take that and also help blend it, especially, try to leave, like, the areas where you've put, like, highlights and stuff. Can you see how I've got an area that's a bit lighter? We're going to leave that for now. So that's how it is. And then we're gonna just start, yeah, keep shading with the shadow and keep working at it. For me, my light source is somewhere around here. So like sometimes what I like to do when I find a pencil, if I find a pencil, is what I like to do is I just like to draw a little sun. So I know where the light source is in a way. If you see what I mean. What color is my eyes? Like a weird mix of greenish blue, and then one of them is more blue than the other. It's really confusing. Blue or green, you guys take your pick. It's like a lucky dip. I haven't checked my eyes in a while, so I don't really know what colour they are now. So yeah. So this part indents a bit more, which is why there's more shadow, because that's where the nose comes in, and that's sort of where the eye socket. So you're going to want to know a little bit. Honestly, the more anatomy you know, the easier it gets to do shading and stuff. So the more anatomy you understand and the more anatomy you have an idea of, like, I'm using the anatomy of like a human skull to help this look a bit better because I know that's the eye socket, and then the nose bridge comes out a bit. So yeah, that's coming together really nicely and it's really quick and easy. Alright, let me see. Yeah, that's a shadow. I just realised I'm using the wrong colour. That's something I make a lot of mistakes because I misread numbers a lot, so it's, and words a lot too. It's annoying. Oh well. The joys. Alright, so that's pretty good so far, I think. Now we've got that streak there because I'm actually leaving that for something later. A little bit. Gonna have a bit of skin colour in it because, you know. Then we're gonna work on the eye, which, I don't know, I am like feeling just, again, greyish blue because that's the one thing that came to my mind is storm cloud-ish grey. So what I'm going to do is what I like to do before I even draw in the pupil is I just draw in the iris. So that's the base colour of the iris that we're doing first. And then I have to test out colours before I actually use them. Look at that, this is my trusty handy dandy swatch sheet, which I'm going to keep beside me on the side so I can test these different blues to see which one will blend into the grey. I mean, that might work. It's going to be very, very hard to do this on such a small scale, but we might. Because it gets a bit darker around the edges, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take that base colour again and just try to get it to blend by moving inwards, because that's how eyes work. Just make sure your paper doesn't like bleed too badly. So I like how that looks. And then with the iris, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my sharpener and sharpen my coloured pencils, because I'm like that. We're going to take some coloured pencils to do really small details, because my alcohol markers won't reach that far and won't go that low, if I'm honest. So from here, we're just going to very carefully start doing the small little lines that move into the eye. Like that. So that's one shade, and then we're going to go for another darker grey, if I find one. The one thing that I want to recommend with shading is never use black to make shadow and stuff, because it doesn't look as good as you think it would. Like, whenever I'm doing it, I never would use black unless black is part of the actual colour. There you go, so that's what we've got so far. And then I'm trying to see if I can find a blackish blue, but I don't think I have that on me right now, because all my pencils are really hard to look for. That might be a bit of a blackish blue, or a bit. Just go really lightly with coloured pencils. There you go. And then the only time I would permit you using black you can use black for like the iris and stuff, but remember the iris, not the iris, the pupil. But the pupil isn't always completely black, remember, but usually it is. If you get what I mean. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to read the comments, but like, I'm too tired for this, you know. And then we're going back to shading, because the colours, if you see there, the colours lighten up once they've dried us with alcohol markers. So you go back in to shade a little bit more. Remember to follow the pencil lines that you've already done to help with the shading. And remember, the eyebrows will always be a little bit darker than the skin, so you're going to want to, you know, incorporate that into the drawing and remember that. See that? And then you're going to just grab and then repeat the thing again and again until such time as it works. What time is it in Britain? 12:13. So yeah, we're getting that. By the way, once the tutorial's over, like, tag me in what you create, and feel free to rewatch some of the live to make sure you know what you're doing if I'm going too fast for you, because I tend to do that. But yeah, tag me in whatever you draw. So we're gonna blend that nicely. Just keep blending. I'm bringing out the thicker side because it makes it way easier to blend. There you go, and then again, going in with the lightest colour to really blend it. Yeah, there's not many people here today. The lives have been nice and quiet now, which is quite... I find it's quite relaxing to have quiet lives because there's not much chaos and there's... Usually doesn't attract too much bad attention, so I'm okay with that. So there you go. So that works. And then grab like a really light grey first. And then just colouring, because the eye won't be completely... Like, it's going to look really weird. For the eye, it's going to look really weird at first. So, yeah. And then you're going to want to try to get the shadow of the eyelashes into it a little bit. Don't have one solid line, have it sort of blending out. There. Like that for now. We're going to keep it like that. And that's how it is, kind of like that. Then I'm going to put some grey in the eyebrows too. Darken down. Yeah, so we're going to continue like that. It's looking pretty good so far. Again, it's going to take a lot of just trial and error and a lot of constant shading. Take a bit of grey because that usually adds very nice texture to parts that need a lot of shade. Because this is a mildly dry pen, so that actually, strangely enough, you can exploit slight dryness in pens to get it really nice. And then I'm gonna do like very fine work on the eyelashes. It's gonna look really weird at first because I'm gonna be really working on like layering it. So that's the first layer when it comes to like, after this live, go to sleep, your voice feels sleepy. My voice is always sleepy. There's nothing done with it. I'm just sleepy today. I'm feeling it. So we've got there's also the eyelash back here because we're looking at the perspective. So we're going to have that there for now. I'm going to keep doing this. Have really light hairs too, because that's fun. So that's so far. That's looking really good. I'm liking that. Now I'm going to look at this, which is going to be a bit harder to do. That's going to like really, it's going to look bad before it looks good. With some forms of art that I work with, it always looks bad before it looks good. Got that. And now I'm going to take this, and it's going to be real trial and error. So we're going to take a slight dry Posca pen, and we're going to go over like this, which is going to look really bad at first, but you have to trust me on this one. So I'm going to the areas that are highlights, and I'm just doing a light layer using a dry Posca pen. So literally you're going to trust the process with this one. With this one, you're trusting the process. Okay, so that looks, yeah. So yeah, like that. And then take your lighter shade of skin tone, and you're going to just go over that when it's dry. It makes a really big difference. You might have to go over it a couple of times before the paint blends, so that's okay, just keep going over it and over it. Do I have a kneaded eraser? No, I don't. I use Blue Tack. It works basically the same. It literally works basically the same. Most likely. I say that, but I've never really tried a kneaded eraser. I might do a comparison. Alright, and then grabbing this, not that, the other one. Where is the other one? Is the other one just non-existent today? Oh, there it is. Found it. Got it. So we're just gonna dab that there because I need that. And then blend that out. And then we're going again. Seriously, with this sort of colouring that I do, it's a lot of just layers. Layers and layers. There you go. So I'm liking that. Then I'm grabbing an outstanding colour, just going like this around it. And then the lighter grey and going around like that. Bye, table. Oh, hi, JJ. I haven't seen you in a while. It's a tutorial on how to colour because tons of people are saying they're scared of colouring. So I'm helping you guys not be scared of colouring, even though I'm actually like dead scared of colouring. So we're both overcoming fear right now. So like this. And then we're just going to keep going. So that's nice. That's really nice. So I'm liking that. I'm just checking my other pages to see what else I do. I always add. I'm going to see if I can use like some of the other colours that I have to help with the shades. That's very pink. Wow. You're in Ireland. That's lovely. Tomorrow I will be flying to Morocco, which is slightly frightening, but that's okay. I'm going to see if I can use this. Going like that. Then back to the grey, because it's constant. Hi, Jis, I think. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. There you go. So that's working. And now just keep going, honestly. If you get scared whilst, if you get like really scared whilst colouring, just keep going. Usually it turns out really nicely. Love your art. Thank you. And then shading in on the highlight area. I'm trying to get the paint to actually blend in with the alcohol markers, if that makes sense. In a way, it's really hard to get paint to blend, but once it does, it looks really lovely. Awesome. Then from there, why is everyone scared to colour? Because it's so hard to like get it right. You've been gone. Oh, Sprout Egg, you have. You've been dead for so long. We thought you were gone for good, but you're not. So welcome back. So for the eyebrows, I'm getting really thin lines and just following the direction in which the hair goes. So there you go. It's gonna look a bit weird at first, but we're getting there. And like, remember, no eyebrows are usually like perfect, so there'll be a couple of like small hairs or loose hairs or just hairs that seem out of place in a way, depending on the drawing you're doing. So that's how that looks so far. I'm kind of liking that. I'm gonna take a darker grey, just perfect. And then I'm gonna keep shaping it. You changed your account, amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then, because with eyebrows, you're just going to want to layer up until it looks bearable in your eyes. Like, I like that. I think that looks okay. And then with the eyelashes, it's a bit harder. Because it's really fine, and these pencils aren't that fine. So yeah, we're getting that right. And then again, I'm going with the actual eye. There you go. And now this, which in fact is a tear because I'm grungy like that, I guess. I don't know. But that's going to be really hard to do, and I've never actually properly done it before, so it's kind of scary. I know that it's going to sort of disappear a bit onto the cheek, so I'm prepared to do that. Just keep going like that. Oh yeah, Damien, you haven't been on for a long time. How are you doing? So we're getting that. Slowly but surely we're getting there. And it's going. Yeah, honestly, colouring for me is quite fun, but also kind of daunting and scary. Depending on how good I am at it and how confident I am. But honestly, I like to sort of hit the ground running when it comes to colouring. I'm gonna be really risky, and it's gonna look really bad at first and then slowly subtle itself out. Adding a bit of blue. And then taking a white Posca and blending it on top. So the ink should leak through. And then swiping that, because that's just how it is. Because I like that. I think that's gonna be really bright for now, but yeah. What's my favourite style to draw in? Well, anything to do with my characters, honestly. Like, that's honestly all I can tell you. I'm sorry. I'm like not style specific because change is fun. You've entered Spider! Where have you been? You've been gone for so long. Like, bro. So then I'm following a bit of a shadow shape on here for a bit. It's having a very, like, blatantly obvious shadow. Because that's all right for me. And then that paint's not completely dry, so I'm just dabbing it to make it a bit more blend in with the background. Bye, JJ. Oh wait, who's going? Wait, it's not JJ. I'm so confused. Who's leaving? I'm so lost. You know what? I'm lost anyway. I'm just that kind of person. Lost all the time. Alright, getting that done. Slowly but surely. And then taking the dry Posca and just blending. Or trying to blend. Because this is completely dry, so that's helpful, as in it's not, but whatever. It's so laggy. Yeah, it usually tends to be internet like that. Alright, so that works. I need that to go a bit more onto the eye. There you go. And then dabbing it a bit. Grabbing this. That's okay. So I'm gonna, then it needs some skin colour, of course. I'm so confused. There you go. And then again, layering it up with white to try to dull down that blue a bit. All right, like that. And then where was it? That goes there, that comes up like that. So the shadow is sort of coming like this, like over the, it's sort of like a mask over the eyes. So I'm slowly working that into it. If you see what I'm doing. How do you improve your art? So what you're gonna need to do to improve your art is, usually it's add like shadow depth, like I'm doing with this a little bit. And maybe try different styles, like how I do, like to improve my art, I always add background things, and sometimes things that can be like moved, because that's really fun to add on sketchbooks for some reason. And maybe just try to see how you can improve proportion, because once you nail proportion, your art looks so much better. And just practice, like a hell of a lot, like tons of practicing. So I might do this tutorial where I use different things on different things to colour with. Usually things that I actually haven't used before, which is scary, but yeah. Hi Alicia, how are you doing? So we've got that, and then we're gonna just darken these a little bit. Grab this and use it to really, that's dry, so that's as helpful as it isn't. I really need something to like add the depth to the, I'm going to leave that pen there and see if I can get it to darken out a bit. So we're just going to keep going. It's a lot of layering, really it is. But that looks pretty good so far. I'm pretty content with that. Ouch. Yeah, it does need some more shade, but I can't find my like darker shades, which is so helpful. Unless I tested the water with this shade and then really shaded it, but I'm like really nervous about using this. Actually wait. Okay, wait, this might work. Never mind. I'm just going to keep I'm testing the water with this shade. All right, and then grab this one to shade it out. Poor Charlie gets traumatized. I know, I feel so bad for doing that to him, but also like his character lore got sick as like hell, and it gave Vivian an excuse to have to comfort him, and Vivian to have to ignore the fact that Vivian's gonna have to ignore how much he hates physical contact just to comfort little Charlie, honestly. Your brain's replaying the song that you don't know the name of. Honestly, that's really like relatable for some reason. All right, so that's a bit dark. So I might just fix that with some of this. Fix the shadows with some white and lots. Again, I did specify at the start of this video that this tutorial is going to be a lot of repetitive fixing things repetitively. See? So just bear with me whilst I readjust to planet Earth. Whatever the hell that colour was, that's not a colour. I'm joking. I've been watching a bit of the Olympics. I watched the skateboarding and the BMXing and the mountain biking, which I thought was awesome. But I'm on no one's team because I'm just like that, and because I can't choose a side. I'm just like, whoever wins, wins. I just like watching it. It's cool. This is dark, so I'm gonna get that to shade. Awesome sauce. Where did that go? I put down colours and then I forget where they are and then I find them like months later. Oh, hi Natasha. You hit 15 subs. Amazing. Oh, hi Dragon Death. Oh, bye JJ. Alright, so the shadow's working really nicely. So now I'm just recuperating it a bit. It's gonna look weird, okay? I specified it's gonna look weird. Because that shadow is very dark. So again, lightening it up. It's a lot of layering, I know. I know it's annoying, but you're just gonna have to bear with me and my weird... The method to my madness is not even describable by me, and I know my methods. So really it's just a game of whoever can sit tight and just watch me suck at this is... Oh, hi Dust Sands. Hello, welcome to hell. When you read my comments it makes your day. Oh, that's so nice. Like, yeah, I'm just... This shading tutorial is going to be just me repetitively making mistakes and you watching. This is a tutorial on what not to do. This is the do not do this tutorial. It's the most iconic tutorial ever. Just don't do this. Don't do this. Instead, go find an actual professional tutorial. But yeah, so thank you for sticking around and watching me try my best. I mean, I'm not the greatest teacher. Because, yeah. According to some, my methods of teaching are not plausible. But whatever. My paintbrushes are too dry for me to paint. That's so iconic. Hi, Table, you're back. I've messed up like 650 times. It's so iconic. I'm just being an icon and messing up like hell. You know what? It works. It works. Like, my weird stuttering and this, it's fine. I'm fine. I haven't, like, slept properly in 3 days, but the grind and the art rests for nobody and keeps me up at night because I don't know why I can't leave art unfinished. Something I should probably get done with, but whatever. Hi, Shine. How are you doing? Your old stylish pen died after 3 years and now you got... Oh, you got a new one. Okay, that's fine. My mic is glitching a second ago. Oh no, that was just me. That was literally just me. I'm sorry. That's like how I am. My hands goo woo woo. It works with drawing. I'm so confused. The confused one. No, that's me. That's me. My weird stuttering and stutters more. That's honestly, like, just real, though. That's too real. That's just me being me. You gotta... If you're gonna follow the channel, you gotta put up with my weird stuttering. That, like, I can't help. I can, but I exactly. It's... I read, Interpretation of Shadows. I think that's what it's called. I swear, if my voice cracks one more time, I'm changing it. I don't even know how you can do that. If my voice cracks one more time, I'm removing my voice box. Done. The truth is out. The truth is out. I have a removable voice box. I mean, technically I do. I'm trying to think of... I'm pulling together my medical knowledge for this one, guys. Hi, Sander Plays. Alright, perfect. Just trying to get this to work. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty content with how that looks, but I don't know how it looks on camera. I do know Percy Jackson. Funnily enough, It's really annoying. My characters get compared to Percy Jackson an unholy amount of times because I named them before I got back into Percy Jackson. I have two characters, Will and Percy, who are polar opposites to the actual characters. And, like, people are like, is that Percy Jackson? No, he's not. But yeah, it's fine. One of my characters got called Conan Gray, like, Carney. I started dying at that one. That one was really funny, actually. The last time I was drawing Vivian, they called him Conan Gray. Like, I'm sorry. It's so real life. Oh well. Hi, Sophie. But yeah, quick warning, if you're going to follow this channel, you're going to have to put up with my weird stuttering. So that's the first part. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, we've got, like, tons of others that we can do. So I'm going to do this one up here, because I'm kind of, like, content with doing that one up here. That's going up. Where did I put my kneaded rubber? Oh, there it is. It's actually blue tack. I lied to all of you. I'm sorry. One of my characters gets compared to someone called 1A Mountain, which is a person, a mountain. What? Your paintbrushes are usable now. That is so real. That's amazing. I'm sorry, I'm trying, like, I'm thinking so hard, I'm like, don't stutter, and then I'm here like, I can't, I'm just glitching. My brain is on slow-mo, which works. When I do art, I can't, why do I say that so much? There's a lot of things I've got to get fixed, but whatever. I'm just trying to, like, wear away, because I don't want the pencil, why am I like this? Pencil to, like, leak, if you call it a leak, onto the thing. So yeah. You can try to take inspo from Charlie, just don't, like, you know, plagiarize him. Charlie's my, like, personal OC. I really don't like it when people plagiarize them. I'm really surprised I'm happy and mildly surprised I haven't had issues with green screen kids yet. Like, I've had no one who's stolen any art of mine yet, and I'm pretty happy that that's not happened, because, like, if I'm going to be open and honest, I really don't want people to steal my art, because there are reasons why I don't like people stealing my art. Nice nails, thank you. Not me only having the motivation to draw. That's so real. I like your videos. Thank you, Sandra. Oh well, if I jinx it, I jinx it. So yeah, now we start at square one with another pair of eyes. I hope that I'm actually teaching you guys things instead of actually, like, again, never been the greatest teacher. By the way, the pencil, any leftover pencil from kneaded rubber should fade away after I've done, like, a little bit of whatever the hell you call this. So yeah, alright. We're back to the blocking method, where we're just making blocks. The blocks just art block. Yeah, that sounds right. Sounds so right. Yay, what am I doing? Oh, I'm on the wrong drawing. I am on it today. I am so awake. I swear, I'm awake. I'm here. I'm awake. I have to specify that to you guys. Someone said my voice was sleepy. My voice is always sleepy. If I get a cold, I sound like an 11-year-old boy, which is not the most flattering thing to feel, but whatever. That's the same colour. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Is it? No, it's not. I can see the difference in shade. Honestly, pencil might help you see, like, darker areas, which is honestly very useful, I have to tell you, if I'm going to be open and honest about that. Your lives are inspiring. Thank you. Not me struggling to draw one eye. I find eyes really easy to draw, actually. I don't know why. On a completely separate note, the way I go to sleep is I have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 eyes taped to my roof. I have 6 eyes, random eye drawings taped to my roof. because I'm just really just, that is literally how I am. Like, honestly, if you want a description of my personality, I have eyes taped to my roof, and I taped a wooden spoon to my roof too. It hit me in the head. What's my real name? It's Mia. You can call me that. My little sister is 11. You can tell how brutal 11-year-olds are. Like, yeah, let me be honest with you. I take gaming parties with my dad sometimes, and when the 11-year-olds are, like, raging on a video game, it is brutal. These kids have, like, they scare me. I'm scared of getting on their bad side. Like, oh my gosh. They did not have to bring up this poor child's, like, dead parents. Like, jeez. They like, there's no mercy. There's no mercy in the next generation. I hope we never go to war because there's no mercy in the next generation. I love and hate my eyes because they look cute, but also that's why I don't like to draw them. I mean, I don't know, it depends. It depends on eyes. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, yep. Just shading. That looks really cool from the looking through my phone screen. Like, on the page, it looks, this phone really, like, accentuates the colors and also has really bad graphics. Oh my gosh. I am fixing that later with my dad because my dad's an icon. Like, my dad's just iconic as hell and it's really funny. I cannot express enough because my mum's currently in Dubai for work. So it's literally me, my brother and my dad. And if I say we act mature, that would be like blank-faced lie. I'm sorry, but it would be because we don't, we're idiots and it's so much fun. Like, honestly, I swear we're so stupid. No, Sander, don't say you're not good at drawing. It's just you're struggling to find a style. Like, honestly, drawing it is hard. So just keep going. Do not give up. Like, other people have different skill sets at different times, and eventually you'll get really good or to a point where you're comfortable. Yeah, you think you could chat, Dad. That's so real. But, like, yeah, I, like, the things I could tell you about what, like, me, my brother, and my dad have just randomly gotten up to as, like, casual, that's gonna fall. That's so iconic. All my notebooks are just gonna fall right in the middle of a live and make the most unholy racket ever created on the planet. The human planet. The fact I had to, like, specify human hits different, honestly. But, yay, we'll take it. Click. So, alright. Again, back to the layering stage where we're just layering it up. This is going to have a lot less shadow because it's more face on, so it's going to be a bit more lighter. I just draw with a pen because I'm a perfectionist. Honestly, I am a perfectionist and it hurts like absolute hell to be like this. But I'm like this because I don't know why I'm like this. It's a mental state. A mental state they tell me is unhealthy, but I like it. I love being a perfectionist. My room is I'm perfectionist about my room, but also I'm a bit crazy. So there's stuff all over my walls, but in a perfectionist way, in my own mind. My mind is not right, okay? My mind has never been in the correct mind. If that makes sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But again, the methods to my madness are indescribable. I just, like, yeah. This is how I am. Yeah. Your videos are amazing. Thank you. I'm cutting out a drawing and putting them into a line notebook. Not me, who I absolutely butchered my maths book because there's drawings in there. Like, oh well. You couldn't sleep because you scrolled through YouTube Shorts until it was 2 a.m. That's, like, amazing, honestly. Hi, Ange, how are you doing? Yeah, my room is utterly, like, last live I showed you guys my room. It's full, like, dead full of all these drawings and sculptures and masks and weird pieces of writing on the wall. Like, one of these writings is literally the most dark and scary thing that I don't remember ever writing, but I know I did because it's my handwriting. I'm scared. I'm doing good, thank you, Ange. Change of mood right there and then. Like, the change. the change of mood. Alright, so that looks good. I'm really liking how that looks so far. Ow. Why did that hurt? Like, I think the worst pain I've ever felt as an artist is getting my, like, this one time I was, like, designing something and I casually, not so casually, sewed my 2 fingers together because I'm iconic, okay? I sewed my... I put a glove on my hand and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sew 2 fingers on this glove together because that's what I needed to do. And as iconic as I am, I sewed my 2 fingers together with that. Weirdly enough, I didn't feel it until I tried to take the glove off. You had a bad day? Oh, I hope it'll get better, Sandra. Like, hopefully I will try to cheer you up. No promises. I'm not that good at it. But I keep staring at these, like, where am I putting these? Slap. No, grey. Grey. Amazing. I swear, like, I need to get sponsored by a hoo-hoo, because no offense, I don't think my bank account can take care of me much longer. My bank account cannot uphold. Like, dear hoo-hoo, like, no offense, guys, but please sponsor me. I need the free stuff. My room is barely, like, my room's really small and cozy. I like it like that. Oh no, I hope you're feeling better, low level. Like, I'm so sorry you had the worst day of your life. Like, I'm really sorry. Tiny little eye details. Like, tiny little eye details. Why? Why in my right mind makes me think like this? What sort of, like, what is wrong with me? Not me actually knowing, like, everything, but whatever. I love how this pen's dry and is just pleading to be put down, but I'm sat here like, not a chance, my fellow. My dear fellow, you will not give up on me, not yet. Not now, not ever, because I don't know, maybe I just run like a weird pen dictatorship. You work and don't stop working, I guess. I'm not going to be a very good leader. I won't be a very good leader. I do better than most, but I still not be very good. I'm there for comedic purposes. I run for president for comedic purposes. Your room looks very cozy. Ooh, I'm curious now. How do I keep losing pencils? Am I colorblind or just blind? Maybe I'm both. I think I'm just blind. Yeah, I'm definitely blind. I lost a pencil again. Not the first time that's happened. There are so many missing pencils in my life. I have the jar of pencils with Q-tips for shading purposes. Look, and it's actually solid pencils, so I can't actually see. Oh, wait, is that a pencil? Oh, yep, I'm stealing that one. I can't, like, these pencils, I just pick it up by the pencil because they're stuck in the jar. I'm stuck in the jar. Not me, but the pencils. Why did I say I'm? I'm gonna need like 6 coffees after this. I already drank 1. I'm gonna need 6. My consecutive coffee drinking is very bad. I'm addicted, but I'm not, but I am. Caffeine doesn't even have an effect on me. Because that's just me. I'm just too iconic. Too iconic to be affected by caffeine. Alright, so we're getting these eye details in. Making them really look like eyes, you know what I'm saying? Look so eye-like that it's uncanny, I guess. Nico be like, I'm stuck in a jar. No, why'd you bring Nico into this? It's so harsh. You're not wrong, though. You finished drawing your lips? That's nice. Do. By the way, I should not be, like, I'm not legible to be doing tutorials like this. Because, 1, I'm not even doing it right, and I know that because I'm not a great teacher. And 2, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm drawing hair and it's afro hair. Oh, that's nice. I love how I could just do that. Icon. Ouch. And then do repeat, repeat, repeat. I don't know what I'm actually doing, but whatever it's doing, it's working. So I'm kind of like okay with that. And then like that. I'm kind of happy with that. Now I'm gonna grab this one. Ooh, nice recipe. If someone steals your art, I will banish them from the world brutally. Why is that really real? Why is that real? Like, why do I feel like why is that relatable? Why am I like that? What, like, brutally banishes thine self from world because thine divinity of, you know, I should be banned. I should be banished. I'll take it. I will be floating just endlessly in space, becoming the god to random unevolved alien life forms, and committing not really... There's no crimes in space, is there? Space crime! I'll be committing space crime! I am a space criminal. Why is my chair squeaky? You drew like 10 lives while... 10 lives while watching these eyes. 10 eyes while watching a live. Yeah. I love reading, as you can tell. I do actually love reading, but like, as you can tell, I'm good at reading. I remember one of my teachers freaked out at me because I couldn't spell right. Well, I'm very sorry I'm not very good at spelling, and I'm very sorry I can't tell my lefts and rights either, so cry about it. Oh, bye, table. I am like deathly scared of that teacher anyway. She's scared of spelling mistakes. My English teacher is scared of spelling mistakes. Hi, Amps. I live reading, I know. I can't live without reading. Like, I will literally cry. And also, like, I don't know. Why the hell this this pen is just pleading for me to put it down by this point. It's like, please spare me. But I'm like, whatever. This may be random. Do I have dyslexia? No. Not yet, at least. I don't know. I don't think so. Last I checked, I don't think so. I think I'm just really bad with spelling and reading. Or, like, reading words correctly. I remember on one live stream, some rando was like, excuse me, but you have ADHD. Like, excuse me, but no, not yet, at least. Peanut butter jelly time, what? Okay. I read the comments about it, felt like a book, but it's 1 hour. That's honestly real, I have to say. Now we're gonna get the shading done. Shading. What am I doing? Shading. Not me forgetting exactly what I'm doing, even though I'm chanting it like an idiot. I'm too iconic. I saw some of my classmates today. I was out in town with my dad in Starbucks because shush, I'm allowed to be a material girl like once every eon. So allow me that privilege. And I'm funny in a way. So I was dressed really weird. I had like my cap on backwards because icon, and I was just dressed how my classmates would say. I don't know what they would say, but yeah, whatever they would say, and they stared at me. in my most iconic moment, I just took a really slow sip of my coffee, staring at them, and then just waved really slowly, and I scared them or something, because they tried to get away as quickly as possible, but then I was just sat there, like, laughing at them, because it's so funny and so real. My hands are also hurting, like, because carpal tunnel is hitting me with, like, the most... Carpal tunnel and my wrists are having the most anime fight I have ever seen on the history of this planet. They are fighting for me. I don't know which side I'm on, but by this point I think the winning side is carpal tunnel. So I might just join the winning side. Because I'm like that. How do I draw eyelashes? I use like a really thin... I sharpen my pencil to the thinnest it will go, and then do light, and then there'll be some lighter and then some darker. I remember this one time I lobbed a dictionary at a boy in my class because he was being really rude to my friend, and honestly, I do not stand for that. Thank you very much. You, like, be rude to me, you're too irrelevant, and, like, be rude to my friend, dictionary to the head. Because, I'm sorry, but his spelling and grammar was appalling. Like, I can chat, but, like, hear me out. Here's how bad my spelling is. When I write my book, Google Docs gives up spell checking me. They've given up spell checking me because my spelling is too atrocious. Like, my spelling is pretty bad, but whatever. Fight me if fight me. I'll just make my own language. I that one weirdo on pause. Like, fight me. I'll just make my own language. If my spelling is that bad, I'll just make my own language. Like my English teacher can cry at me for that. I did write an entire paragraph in a made-up language that I use for my stories because I had that alphabet on me. So I wrote that, and then she was like, "No doodling in your book," and I was like, "Excuse me, that's not doodling. I was reciting a line from the book of the Cult of Thieves, which is in my story." And then I'm really menacing because she wrote in purple pen, she wrote don't, but without like the apostrophe thing. She said, "Don't doodle in your book," and then in red pen I just put the apostrophe. I spell checked her. Am I a bad person, or like what? I don't know what was going through my weird mind at that moment, but so I spell checked her, and she was not happy with that. She was not happy with that. She was really angry. Like I care though. Like I care. Like, I'm sorry. You torment me. So you were asking for me to do that to you. I swear I'm really a bad person, but whatever. Whatever. If I'm a bad person, then she's Jackie Chan. I don't know. She's not Jackie Chan. I'm more Jackie Chan than she is. So I was chilling in class, and this one boy was like constantly throwing things at me, and it's like and the freaking goddess I turned around and yes, you lobbed it back at him. That's iconic, Michael. That's really like iconic. Honestly, the boys that make fun of me are all like, they're all like really like, oh, I'm the manliest man. We had textiles class. They came to me like a bunch of crying toddlers. We were making a bag. These boys, hear me out. How the hell do you sew up a bag? They sewed it up so it's just a pillowcase. And then he was like, "Yes, I finished before you, Mia." And I was like, 1, there's no straps. 2, there's no bag. It's just a piece of material sewed together on all sides and not even turned inside out. I fear for the future if that is how it is, but whatever. That's just how it's gonna be, I guess. Oh my gosh, hi Sarah. Good click. Oh, bye low level. But like, yeah, the things I've done in class. I remember this one boy I barely know. He was like talking to me for some reason. I was like, dude, why are you talking to me? Kind of thing. And then he just started ranting about his ex-girlfriend who was shouting at him. And then he had a sprained wrist, right? And he was like, "Mia, do you think that's even fair that she was shouting at me even though my wrist is sprained?" And I told him, "Oh, it's okay. Don't let her shouting injure your ever more delicate flower of an ego and wrist." Yeah. I don't know what came over me that day, but whatever it is, it's iconic. I'm a really bad person. I have like an unholy amount of fabric in my house. It's an out of hand addiction. Really it is. Oh well, I can take that to court, but they're not going to accept that as a medical condition. He never messed with you again. That is so good. Michael, you go. Those eyes are going to stare into your soul for a while until I've found enough life in myself to shade them. Like, just I don't know. Excuse me and my powerful, amazing stuttering. I dissed someone and stuttered throughout, and I'm still better by this point. Like, yeah. I remember my year 7 self got bullied so hard and I like barely handled it, and now I'm here with like so many people bullying me and I'm just like, dude, that's kind of true. Like, these bullies speak truth and I laugh at it because it's true. I start worldwide controversy by doing that. Like, half the school is split whether I'm gay or straight, and I'm too iconic. Like, someone comes up to me and asks, "So, aren't you gay?" I was like, "No, I'm straight." Someone comes up to me and asks, "So, aren't you straight?" "No, I'm gay." Like, what am I? I don't know. Not even I know. Yeah, you don't care. You go, Michael. Don't care if someone makes fun of you. You're getting payback either way. Ooh. Okay, doll clothes are fun to make though, apparently. Like, I've never done it, but I'm really curious and really would like to. Alright, now the scary part is shade. This is gonna look really weird for now, but whatever. Look at me, colouring outside the lines because I don't know why. Why am I colouring outside the lines? What in my right mind makes me think that's okay? You know what? It's fine. Horrible things to me about my girlfriend, and then suddenly he said, "Yeah, I forgot you were gay." He thought it was so what? Like, yeah, like honestly, some haters who find things randomly funny, like, dude, your comedy is drier than the Sahara Desert. I'm sorry, like that like a bunch of these random girls, I couldn't even tell them apart because all of them were like orange and like really blonde, and actually all their names I think were Grace because that's just how it is. Yeah, they were just making fun of me, right? And I was sat there just eating my lunch because I was tired, honestly. I was eating my lunch and then like they were like, "Are you even listening to us?" I turned to them. I'm like, "Who are you?" Dude, they sit next to me in class. I was actually genuine about that. I didn't know who they were. I'd known them for 2 years and I still didn't know who they were. Like, yeah. The fact that I haven't been like attacked yet is too iconic, I have to say. The fact I haven't been jumped by a bunch of idiots is like crazy. They're too scared. Hi, Naomi. We're just having random like bully stories now because that's just fun. It's fun to talk about them because we know how irrelevant they can get. We know the irrelevance of you. You made it. That's awesome. I'm just getting like the eyebrows now. For now. So that's for now, and then I'm just gonna grab the black pencil again to get the eyebrows. Because eyebrow is hair. What? Number 1 rule of school fights is never throw the first punch. Never ever throw the first punch in a fight. But like, yeah. It's so real. We're just gonna keep going. I mean, these bullies, you know they're going nowhere in life. Like, you find entertainment in hurting people. Who are you? What are you? Why are you? Like, but what I really hate is when people ask other people out as a joke. Like, girls in my class do it way too often, where they just ask some of my, like, some people out as a literal joke, thinking it's funny. Like, dude, it's not. You're not funny. You're not funny. I mean, it's better to be a weirdo than a normie. I mean, I'm content being called weirdo. They was like, "Oh, you're so weird." I was like, "Thank you so much. Like, thank you. Thank you. That's such a compliment. Like, oh my gosh. Like, just start literally fawning over the fact they called you a weirdo, and they'll be so confused, so lost, and kind of frightened. Honestly, yeah, like, that running joke, if you agree, that's fine. Like, you go. I just heard a motorbike and I was just sat there thinking like, what if? I don't know what the what if was. Oh wait, no, Vivian on a motorbike would look really cool though. I just thought of that because that's how I am. But like honestly, I am way too open for my own good. You're the one who started it, like, that's so good. I gave a lecture to Annoying when he said, okay, I'll start then. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You lecture them. You go. Right, that's awesome. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do each of these individual hairs. Just like really slowly getting there because it hurts. Yeah, you know what, Michael? That's so iconic. Honestly, I stand that. That's amazing. You just keep doing that. Just like nod and thumbs up. They'll never see that coming. I remember this one time at Thorpe Park, I was stuck on a ride with like these girls I really hated, and they were like really rude, right? Like, I didn't even know them. They weren't even in my school. They were just like, oh, you're dressed funny. And I was just sat there like, okay. Those girls, the thing with rides is I rarely scream. I usually laugh because I'm a psychopath. But like, hear me out. Why the hell were they screaming super loudly? And I was sat there like holding back tears of laughter because I was crying so hard. Classmate called me weird. I said, darling, I'm a limited edition. And that's iconic. That is a real... Like, that is way too real, Ange. Like, that is really funny, actually. Yeah, so we're not weird, we're just limited edition. Imagine being a commonplace item, like, excuse you. Like, collectors only want the limited ones anyway. You know what? That's so iconic, Weird On was like, that is so real. Like... I mean, I remember I have like a weird, I guess I have fireproofing with South African blood. With great blood comes great fireproofing, I guess, because whenever I burn myself, I'm just fine. Like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, run it under cold water. I was like, you run it under cold water. I'm fine. Me being me, and also me like frying the nerve endings in my actual hand because hot glue hurts. At times. I know, they always give you the look. There's always that look that bullies give you that you have to try really hard not to laugh at, but the laugh, like, dude, the laugh, it's so funny, the look they give you is always the most dirty face, like, angry, like, repentant look. Then you're sat there like, I swear if I laugh. I just laugh. No shame. No shame, no guilt, no nothing. Laugh. I don't get guilt for things that I do. Like, you hurt my friend, you're done. You ripped your nail off? Ouch, jeez. That hurts me. That hurts me to think about. Just put this out there, but you're like, oh, thank you. I'm happy I could be your favorite YouTuber, Naomi. Right, that looks pretty good. What was I doing? Yes, that was was I doing that? I don't know. Whatever I was doing, I'm doing it now. So much layering. Do you know, I love how this one time I was like, you know what? Screw it. And then in the middle of class, I just sat there and drew a boy in a dress with makeup on. And one of the boys was like, ew, what's that? And I said, it's you in 20 years, mate. Honestly, actually, I kind of see that. Why the hell do all the homophobic boys in my class, like, literally kiss each other? I swear. Hear me out. Why do they do that? Why they're like, oh my gosh, like, they're so against being gay, but they set off the door. Honestly, there's a couple of boys I ship, but like, hear me out. Sandra, if no one at your school likes you, then I will like you, and then I will like you for your school. I will like you instead of all of those irrelevant idiots at your school. Just, we like you. This community likes you. You are vital to this community. You slay. Yeah, you slay. Like Michael said. So like, yeah, this community will like you. Don't you worry. Your school's too irrelevant for you anyway. So chillax. The shadows are talking to me. What? Yeah, for real, the boys in the class are like, me? Gay? Never. And then they're sat there and you look at them and you're like, listen. Like, I'm like, yeah. It's weird. People at school know me and they, like, honestly, I think the weirdest thing that's happened to me at school is a bunch of girls. I was walking home a weird route because I wanted to be social for once in my life. And I was like, yeah. And then a bunch of these random girls I didn't even know just started talking about this YouTuber, saying how, oh my gosh, we're gonna go leak her address. Friend, that YouTuber was me. They had the wrong address. They had the wrong address and they didn't even have, like, the guts to do it. Like, I was just sat there silently, like, listening as they were like, yeah, I really don't like this, yeah, this YouTuber, this, and this, and they were like, oh, we're gonna go leak her address, yeah, let's just leak her address. And I was like, dude, that's me, and that's a wrong address. It's wrong address. Yeah, we love people and being social, sometimes. My parents have to force me to be social. Honestly, I thank them for that, because I think otherwise I'd just be really recluse. But also kind of that's like a lifestyle that fits me. I will literally just stay inside and, you know what, I say the lives count as social. My parents disagree, but I think it's true. I think these lives count as social, so yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, hear me out. Why? That's a wrong grey. That's really annoying that I did that, but whatever. It's really funny. Me and my friends have, like, nicknames for each other, and it's just iconic. Me and my friend are literally, like... I find it annoying because I'm friends with mostly boys, and I get shipped with them, but whatever, because me and my friends who are boys, so technically boyfriends, but not in that way, are literally just, like, the most dynamic duos. We're dynamic as hell, and we're, like, evil. Yeah, thank you, Michael. You will spam the hell out of the live so no one sees. That is so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're the best kind of people. You're better than, like, social, real life. Like, my friends are nice, but I fear being outside. Except for cafes. I have a thing with cafes. I like cafes. And scaring people. And catwalking down my high street because I'm an icon. Like, hear me out. I literally will go to London just to catwalk. Yeah, it's really annoying. Like, dude, why are people so hell-bent on having other people date each other? Like, I have, like, a massive I don't want to date. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys are way better than social life. I'm sorry. I will abandon my social life just to, like, constantly live stream. I see why my parents are concerned for me now, but you know what, whatever. We can fight the I don't know what even we're fighting. I can't even stutter it out. Yeah, I also change my personality for every person. Like, by this point, I wake up in the morning, I go through a filing cabinet. I do have a little file that has all my personalities, or most of them. But yeah, me and my little personality filing cabinet. I shouldn't be proud of that, but I am. So, why am I like this? Like, why are we like this? You know what? We're like this because we were born with the better human genes. There's, like, by this point we need, like, subhuman species. My family literally. Oh, that's so real, Ange. I remember, like, I remember this one time, I was just, like, absolutely, like, I was trying to hang out with, like, what boyfriend, grandma? No! Yes, that's so good. Like, I remember I was just trying to hang out with my friends, and then I always are like, oh, look at that, they've got... But why do the boys always have the Riz? Dude, I'm the one with the Riz. Shush. I'm like, they're always like, oh, so-and-so has the... so-and-so is, like, rizzing up me. I'm like, dude, I'm the one with the charisma. I'm the one with the charisma. 20 charisma. D20 charisma. Excuse me. Yeah, when will Earth update the animals and people are getting born? Yeah. Like, when will Earth have that update? Like, when will Earth have the mega update? Why is that so Elon Musk, though? Why did I think... Before I found out who the hell Elon Musk was, I thought he actually sold, like, what do you call it? I thought Elon Musk sold, like, perfume because of the name Musk, so I'm an idiot, and kind of glad I never met Elon Musk in real life, because I would have asked, what's your favourite perfume you sell? So... there are these moments in my life where I question why and whether I'm actually from this planet, because by this point I don't think I am. You know what? I'm content with that. This planet doesn't have very nice people, but also the best people. Digital perfume. Yeah, that's so real, like, honestly. That looks nice. I like that. I don't think I have time to do more on this. But there's, like, so much more. Like, look, there's so many more eyes we have to do. Like, yay, I guess. Yippee, I guess. Yay! The pain in my voice hurts really, like, harshly. I have so many drawings I have to work on. Like, let me just, like, put my phone in a better place. Yay! Ta-da! Ow. Shaky as hell. Hear me out. My hands are shaky and cry. Cry if you don't like shaky hands. This is what I've been working on. And then there's this, which is hands, which I'm going to teach you how to shade. And then there's this, which is like Mr. Ray, which I made a recent video about. So I have to finish that. And I have to finish this because I haven't finished that. Then this is also saved for more clothing ideas. Then I have to finish these. And then that's finished, okay? That's finished. But I have to hairspray that because I actually love this drawing. Vivian's so cute in it, poor boy. I'm sorry, I traumatized you, boy, but there shall be more. But yeah, look how thick this is. Like, it's so colorful. The colors, the shapes and colors from the likes I wish I've never seen. I shouldn't be allowed near kaleidoscopes. But anyway, I might just have to end the live here. So I just realized my hair's sticking up really weirdly. Why do I have these cartoony looking, like... What is this? What do you call these? And why don't they curl like that? That'd be cool. Why do they curl outwards? What do you even call those? I was thinking about something, but I forgot about it. So I'm going to see how much filming and stuff... Wait, can I just put that there? No, I can't. But, like... I'm going to drop that. That's going to fall. So I'm going to see how much I can do on my holiday in Morocco, because I'm going to try really hard to film. Like, really, really, really hard to film. There's stuff falling off my walls because, like, when I said the part where I was talking about my perfectionism on walls, I told you, you're gonna get a wolf cut. Yes, I approve. You go. But, like, I told you about me being a weird perfectionist. That's what I talk about when I say weird perfectionist. Like, that's not true. That's not normal. That cannot be normal. The wooden spoon isn't even there anymore because it fell on my head in the middle of the night and woke me up. So, done. Easy alarm. I communicate with my hands. Look at this. Look at this. This is a jar of sharpenings that's been going for like a year and a half. I don't know how I got so many in there. Oh, and here's the, like, pencil jar that I was telling you about that literally stands on its own. That scares me, though. The anxiety hits really hard there. Yeah, we've got the cute little Percy's in the back. We've got Percy. Let me show you. Let me just show you. I'm going to switch round. You've got Percy and Greg. You've got Andreas and Raymond. You've got more Percy, and you've got Vivian and Charlie. This is the bag I was talking about in textiles. It's like the crappy school material and printing, and then my amazing embroidery skills, because I'm so real for that one. But yeah, and my plants. It's impossible the amount of plants I have. So yeah, we love Percy. So sorry, I just gotta, like. That's my creativity bracelet because my dad got it for me because my dad's iconic. So I'm gonna see how much I can do on the actual holiday. I'm going to be literally grinding art on this holiday. You watch me. I'm going to check out the fan art you did. Please, like, I love the fan art. Like, I like, cry over it. It's so good. And, like, I do cry, actually, with your fan art. Not because it's sad, but because I love it and I'm an emotional person. So I'm going to check out what you guys tagged me in. So close with finishing the book. Like, I've been grinding writing it. And then, like, so much so Google gave up auto-correcting my spelling mistakes. So, yeah, me and my iconic spelling mistakes will... See, I'm going to do more tutorials, so like this kind of tutorial on the shading. I hope it was helpful, but I don't think it was. So I'll be that for you guys. But yeah, more art and animation and probably some more for you guys coming soon too. So I'll see you then. Thank you so much for joining. You guys this was a really wholesome live, I have to say. It was really fun. But yeah.